it's Alicia from Providence Farmstead. We have a lot to do today. We're doing some mowing so that maybe we can rent a tractor tiller to work here at the farm today. And I am hoping to make some homemade ice cream. I'm gonna make custard style goat milk ice cream. So I hope to show you that, and we'll see what else we get done. I'm heating up in this pan 3 cups of goat milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, and 1/4 cup of sugar. Up here I'm going to separate 4 eggs, and I'm going to add the egg yolks and whisk them in with another 1/2 cup of sugar. Mix together, and then we're going to add a cup of the warmed milk into this and get it a good mix, and then combine it all back into the pot. You do want to mix this in slowly so it doesn't cook your eggs. You want to make sure you whisk that mixture in, otherwise you end up with scrambled eggs. You do not want scrambled eggs as your custard base. You turn the heat up to medium and you continually stir it, and then add a teaspoon of vanilla after it thickens, and then you let it cool a bit, and you want to chill this for at least 4 hours, if not overnight. If you want chocolate, you can add some chocolate chips to it. I have to check the exact measurements. You can use dark chocolate chips so that you're not over sweetening it. Or you can use dark cocoa powder.
Don't forget the nuts. Walnuts, you gotta put walnuts, pecans, something in there. Ice cream needs to have nuts. You gotta have nuts.
We differ on that. I don't like nuts in my ice cream, but he does.
It's just not ice cream unless it's got nuts.
So I added 3/4 cup of dark chocolate into here. In the past I used chocolate chips this time, but in the past I've used cocoa powder, dark chocolate cocoa powder. I am going to let this cool just a bit here on the stove. You see it has a thicker consistency to it. And then I'm going to put it in a quart jar, and it needs to be chilled for at least 4 hours before we can put it in the ice cream maker.
That was a lesson learned. If you put it in the ice cream maker and it's hot, it takes a lot longer and a lot more cranking to make the ice cream. And when you're the only one that really does any cranking, that's not a good thing. Oh, this nice, beautiful 50, 70 degree weather. I'd rather have had it 90 the last couple days, then my dirt would be dry and I could till it. Look at this. All a tiller's gonna do is probably just ball it up and make a big mess.
Aren't those just beautiful? I meant to take you along yesterday. I went to the Charlestown Farmers Market. My lovely friend Katie at Simple Farm makes bouquets. And I really was like, oh, I need all that color. We pulled our garlic a couple days ago. Actually, the boys did most of it. It's not huge this year. I think we're ready. This is one of the biggest ones. I think we're gonna get some new seed this fall because this is 3-year-old seed. This was the 3rd harvest from the original batch of seed we had. So I'm gonna order some new seed for this fall, but I need this to dry out just a little more today. It's windy out here this morning. So comfortable. Really what I need to be doing is planting beans over here and putting the new trellises up that we just got for the cucumbers and melons and pole beans. But goat pen comes first, and today is actually Matt's last day off. So we may go up to the Friendship Flea Market, and they have a great big muzzleloader chute up there, and it looked like something that my family would enjoy. And I wanted to come back, not to face paint, but just to visit this year. And definitely wanted Matt to be able to go, but tomorrow he is busy with some other things. So today's the last day we have to go. So if we get the goat pen moved, even though I need to be working in the garden, I think we're gonna go ahead and go to the flea market. You know, you have to take time for your family. There's a balance that you have to meet on the homestead, especially with our family, with Matt being gone half the month and here half the month. We have to take advantage of family time also. We can't just put it all into working. Yeah, I think we might need to have some salad today. Holy moly. I think I might have some for breakfast though. That It's a pineapple tomato. I'm really worried about these guys tonight. Hopefully they'll be okay. I had a fasciated tomato that somehow got missed. I was going to show you, but I can't remember where it was. So we thought this elm tree here was pretty healthy, considering that Dutch elm disease is wiping out the elms so badly. Of course, hanging over the cabin roof has always worried us a little bit, but we came up here a couple of days ago and found that this one had fallen down, or this piece of it. It's really just a piece of the tree. So we're gonna put the goats up here to help clean it up, so it'll be easier for Matt to cut up and get rid of.
That and a lot of the foundation stones for the cabin, when they had it redone, got pushed up into here. And the goats will really enjoy jumping and playing on it.
Yeah.
And over here, if we've got enough goat fence to go around both sections, there's the rest of the foundation stones are in that pile. That's why it's full of weeds. I'm gonna try to loop around both sections, and then the goats will have a really nice time on their new playground.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll clean all this mess up for me, make it easy to get in and get this cut up and thrown in the boiler. This was going to come down anyway. That makes it a little bit more of a priority. Now, got to check and see if I've got enough goat fence to go around all this. So I'll pace it off again.
You know, Matt has done tree work since he was like 11. He'd always planned to climb up there and start cutting that down, and he just hadn't had a chance to do it yet. For one reason or another, he thought it would be really sturdy. Not so sure after seeing this falling down that it's going to be sturdy enough.
I just grabbed the kite.
I think it's all knotted up, baby.
I'll go see.
Let's see, we started pulling this back porch off because it was rotting this log so bad, and we hadn't gotten finished with it. It's something we need to do, but it's full of nails, so we have to take it to a dump. We can't just burn it. Hi, Mummy. Mummy. That sucks.
About another section.
Yeah. We have that old one up in the barn, but I don't know.
I don't know how much it is.
I don't know how much it is. Yeah.
That's the brake, but it won't stop. Like this, reverse.
I think you might have to come back just a little bit. That's good.
Everybody out of the way.
They shredded a cedar tree in there. Was it delicious? Did it have all the yummy things in it that you needed? Yeah? Come on, girls. Come on. Good girl. Linda, I would think she had Nubian in her if I didn't know better. Vina, you can't stop. Come on, girls. Think you were Nubian. Got to put the ground rod in and get the electric hooked up. But other than that, everything is moved. And they look quite happy in there. Oh, there goes that mulberry tree. Yum. Hi girls, these are our two oldest hens. They're about 8 years old. We thought it was gonna be too wet to rent a tractor tiller to put out a large pumpkin patch and melon patch. We had given up on the idea and made other plans for today. But this morning, we were supposed to get about 4 hours of rain, and that didn't happen. And the wind has been blowing. It's actually a little bit chilly. Luckily, the sun's out, but the wind's been blowing, the sun is out, and we rented a tiller, guys. So let's go till. Super windy. Look, I'm finally making ice cream. I just bought this little electric ice cream maker. It's in my favorite color. Isn't it pretty? And I'm pretty excited about it because it's only supposed to take about 30 minutes. We have a really, really old ice cream maker, a hand crank one. And Matt got tired of being the only person who could really crank it. I could only crank it for a few minutes and the boys could barely crank it at all once it started thickening up. So he said, well, maybe we should just get an electric one this year. So that's what I did. We'll see how long it lasts. Last time I bought one of these about 6 years ago, I think we made 2 batches of ice cream before it died. So, of course, the price has gone down a little and that helps. While we have some time, let's talk about the unexpected. So I wanted to make ice cream yesterday, and I just didn't get to it. I made the custard yesterday to make the ice cream, but I never got the chance to freeze it. So here I am today, freezing the ice cream. Unexpected things happen in life. That's just part of the way that God has made it. I mean, we're not meant to know everything that happens when it happens. But it's even more true on a farm. So we didn't think that we were going to get a till for pumpkins and melons. And then it didn't rain so much today. And the sun came out and the wind was blowing and the ground was dry. Matt has to go to work tomorrow and he has to leave early in the morning. So today was the only day he was going to have to till. So he went ahead and rented a tiller. And one for the tractor. We have a rototiller. This is for a tractor. He rented this tiller and brought it to the farm. Had a hard time getting it going. Finally got it all adjusted and got everything going the right way, and the PTO broke. We've already had the PTO repaired once on this tractor. And the good news is it's under warranty and we're going to be able to get it repaired, but it took 3 months last time. So we can't bush hog. We can't till. We are out the money to rent the tiller. And this was pretty well the last day we would probably get to do that. So we're back to square one. Not going to get a big pumpkin patch or melon patch this year, guys. And that's okay, you know, life happens. That's okay. We just kind of have to accept those things and just keep going. And God knows what he's doing. Just keep it in his hands. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yum! Goat milk ice cream. Time to have some homemade ice cream. Yummy. It looks delicious. Super creamy, super chocolatey. It's really good. Real quick before I head off for the night, I wanted to remind you the 14th, which is Friday, should be the day that I post this. It should be posted in the morning of the 14th, is the last day to enter our giveaway. So you have to go to the Kajari Melon giveaway video, which I'll link below, and put your answers in for a chance to win. And thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate it. And if you're really enjoying our content, please share it with a friend. Good night.